I had to talk to you guys because I was doing school and then this just popped in my head and I was like, I gotta get it out. I gotta tell you guys. But I grew up Christian. I also had a pretty narcissistic mom. So a lot of my childhood, I just remember doing what everybody else expected of me and going through the motions and trying to be perfect and never really feeling like anything was for me. Never really feeling like I actually made this decision. And so after my drug addiction, after my going to rehab, and then getting into psychology, even more than I had previously, and actually taking some college classes, I began to get back into the Word, and I began to get back into my relationship with Jesus, because the more I studied psychology, the more of the words in the Bible that rang true to me, that I still remembered from when I was a kid. And it was like a light just popped on for me. I was just like, everything has already been done. This has already been predetermined. This has already been a thing. Like, this has already always been a thing. All these depressive issues, all these, communication issues, all these things that humans go through, that we go through with our loved ones, with our friends and other people, they're all to do with the same thing: imperfection, sin, the fall of man. It's all imperfections. The reason that people cannot become even better than they are now, people are never going to be perfect, because they can't be. Think about a perfect person. A perfect person does not mean a God, right? Like, God is God and we are people. So a perfect person does not look like somebody who is like a God or like a perfect being in that way. But think about it like a person with the perfect amount of dopamine, a person with the perfect amount of cortisol, a person with the perfect amount of each neurotransmitter that you need to think straight and be on your A game all the time, like Jesus was. That's perfect. That's what the power of spirit and prayer and being in a relationship with God does for you. It lessens the symptoms of your imperfections. Bah!